put this up, Dan.
What do you got for me?
Oh, you know, Michelle is really I know she's pushing it.
She's pushing what?
You know, but
Right.
anyway.
What's she pushing?
She's always pushing, like, you know, the Colonel, you know, this, the Colonel back, because I think she really wanted April to stay, right? You know? But anyway, this between you and I.
Yeah.
It doesn't leave this room.
Okay, no problem.
Because I know you spent a lot of time out there, but...
Hold on a second. Okay, sorry, I thought I heard someone. Okay.
What you think about Memphis and the Colonel out there?
In terms of you think something.
You think they have something?
I don't know. Memphis seems to hate him so much. It could either be real or it could be a front.
Right.
Right. I don't. If you had to ask my judgment call, after what has happened between them, I don't see it happening. What do you think Memphis gains from Jerry? I see Jerry gaining a lot from Memphis. I don't know. That's just my gut feeling, but you know,
I can't get a handle on anybody saying anything about Memphis. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you talked to him one-on-one?
Who?
Memphis.
No, I'm just, you know,
Yeah.
this.
I know what you mean. Cause
you know what I mean?
You don't know. You'd like to have him, but how do you know if you trust him? You know what I mean?
Do you trust him?
I trust him in the context of maybe a couple people. I would never trust him on a one-on-one thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, but I think because if you had enough people that had enough common interests, like say common people they wanted out, I would trust him that far. Beyond that, I would not. Would you agree?
Wait, say that again?
Like, let's say you had people who all had similar interests as Memphis, or Memphis has similar interests as that in terms of who they want out. I would trust them that far. Beyond that, I don't know. What do you
mean who he'd want out?
Who'd he'd want out if that is the same as, like, say, who you and I wanted out, then I would trust that. But beyond that, no way. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as your interests are the same as his and vice versa, I don't think, you know, I don't know. What do you feel? It's hard to read, huh?
No, well, I mean, I look at people in a lot of ways, and I find that Michelle will not say anything. She's mentioned you, she's mentioned the Colonel, you know what I mean? She's mentioned everybody except that one. That's what I find odd.
In terms of, like, people
that, you know, kind of like, you know, you get a handle on who you'd want to leave,
right.
Stay, go. You
And
know,
she said
I just,
my name.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't mention him at all.
No, she said my name, though?
Like in
a roundabout way.
In a roundabout way. But I get the message.
Yeah.
You know, like she'd keep him before you. Mm-hmm. You see?
Yeah.
She didn't say his name, but she never puts it out there.
Right.
So that tells me something. That tells me something. And I know Michelle's all over the place.
Right.
You know?
That is kind of strange. You
Mm-hmm.
know? Because it's like when the person doesn't mention someone's name, then it's, you know.
Exactly.
And like, I don't know, I'm sure you might have talked to her more than me. I just don't know. She was mad that I thought she was mad that when she asked me who offered me money and I wouldn't tell her.
Oh, you didn't tell her?
No, I didn't tell her.
She came to me and asked me. I wouldn't tell her.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know. I said, you know, go ask him.
Yeah. I don't know.
But do you ever keep your eye on Memphis? I know that originally you said you didn't trust him. Then it went from that to...
I think it's getting closer because I think him and I both want out. You know what I mean?
You both want what?
Out. You know, and that's about as far as we've gotten. You know, if you asked me last week, no, but I feel like he almost, and he probably doesn't feel so, I feel like he almost owes us something because me, you, and Keisha were 3 votes that kept him here. You know what I mean? So why would he turn against that? I don't know. Maybe he used us for that week, you know. But, I mean, he's very hard to read. You know. But I
know he hasn't, you know, he hasn't won anything.
Yeah.
So,
That's the thing, when people don't win something or they're not in a position to make a decision, you know what I mean? Like, I think with this decision that I made today, you know.
I know, but I mean,
Yeah.
I have to look at this realistically.
I understand.
Like, as a player in the game, Memphis would not take, even though he may say no, he has no chance of winning against, first of all, he has a car, against someone that's, you know, very well liked. That's what I'd say. And he hasn't won anything yet. He'd have to really start winning to be game-wise,
Right.
you know? And the only reason he got the car is because which car didn't do that one more time?
Right.
But,
I don't know. I still expect to be approached. You know, I think in the past, once people don't use the veto, I think their time's done, you know, in terms of people coming up to them. But I think I'm going to be continuing to be approached about.
you vote, huh?
I would be very surprised if I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. Have you ever talked to Memphis one-on-one where you can get a beat on him, or, you know? Yes.
No, I've never kept my eye off of Memphis. You know, there's something that's there that I've seen, you know, from the beginning. But anyway.
You'd like to get. See, okay, let's say you could even get a commitment or agreement out of him.
Well, if he wins, he's not supposed to put me up.
Right.
But I'm saying beyond that, we have to see how it goes. I trust you more than him.
Yeah.
That's what I want to tell you,
Right.
okay? That's all I need to tell you right now.
All right.
Meeting adjourned.
Can I listen to your CD later on? Because
Yeah,
I know you
yeah.
want to show me that song. No, and I feel the same way. You know what I mean?
I got to get something on here.